Yes, good morning, class 8th. Here we are continuing with the chapter 2 of science, that is microorganisms. Yesterday we are left up from, we have to start from activity 2.3. One activity is there that we have to take half kg of flour, that is of atta or maida, and we have to add some of the sugar and mix with warm water, and we have to mix warm water in it, and then we have to add a small amount of yeast powder and need to make a soft dough. Means the dough which we are making, it should be soft. What do you observe after 2 hours? And we have to keep it for 2 hours. We will see that the dough will rise up. The dough will rise up. Why it has dough has rise up? Why? Because it reproduces rapidly and produces carbon dioxide during respiration, because yeast reproduces rapidly and produces carbon dioxide during respiration, and the bubble of the gas fill the dough and increase its volume, and the volume of dough increases just because of the bubble of gas. This is the basis of the use of yeast in baking industry. In baking industry, for making breads, pastries and cakes. Now, what are the commercial use of microorganisms? Commercial means in industries how it is used. For microorganisms are used for the large scale production of alcohol, wine and acetic acid, that is the vinegar. Acetic acid, that is vinegar. Now, yeast is used for commercial production of alcohol and wine. For this purpose, yeast is grown on natural sugars present in grains like barley, wheat, rice, crushed fruit, juices, etc. Means for making alcohol and wine, yeast is grown on natural sugar which is present in grains. Then like grains, which type of grains? That are barley, wheat, rice and crushed fruit juices. Now again we will go with one activity, that is the we have to take 500 ml beaker filled up to 3/4 with water. We have to fill a beaker with 500 ml, means that will be 3/4 with water, then dissolve 2-3 teaspoons of sugar in it, and we have to dissolve 2-3 teaspoons of sugar in it and add a half spoon of, we have to add half a spoon of yeast powder. We have to add half a spoon of yeast powder to the sugar solution, and we have to keep it covered in a warm place for 4 to 5 hours. We have to keep it for 4 to 5 hours, and now smell the solution. Then we have to smell the solution. You can see that there is a smell of alcohol, as sugar has been converted into alcohol by yeast. Means this yeast has converted sugar into alcohol, and this process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is known as fermentation. Means you can write the definition of this, that the process of conversion of sugar into alcohol is called fermentation. Now, who discovered fermentation? Louis Pasteur. Who? That is Louis Pasteur, you can see in the picture. And in which year? In 1857. You have to note down these questions so that you can revise afterwards. Now, medicinal use of microorganisms. What is the use of microorganisms in medicines? Now see, whenever you fall ill, the doctor may give you some antibiotic tablets. Means when we fell ill, then doctors are giving us antibiotic tablets, capsules or injections such as of penicillin. Now the source of these medicines is microorganisms only. Means from where we are getting this? We are getting from microorganisms. These medicines kill or stop the growth of the disease causing microorganisms. And what is the work of this? These medicines kill or stop the growth of disease causing microorganisms in the body. And such of the medicines are called antibiotics. Such of the medicines are called antibiotics. Now, these days a number of antibiotics are being produced from bacteria. Nowadays, bacteria are also used for in the making of antibiotics, and fungi also. Bacteria and fungi both are used for making antibiotics. Now you can see one of the medicine, that is streptomycin, then tetracycline and erythromycin are some of the these are some of the medicines commonly known as antibiotics, which are made from fungi and bacteria. These are made from fungi and bacteria. Then the antibiotics are manufactured by growing specific microorganisms and are used to cure a variety of disease. And these antibiotics are why they are manufactured and how they are manufactured, by growing specific microorganisms and are used to cure a variety of diseases. Then antibiotics are even mixed with the feed of livestock, means with the which animals are eating. In that also it is mixed, and poultry to check microbial infections to animal, means it is infected to animals or not. It is to check for you checking these antibiotics. They are mixed with feed of livestock and poultry. Then they are also used to control many plant diseases, and these antibiotics are also used to control many of the plant diseases. Now you can see it is important to remember that antibiotics should be taken only in the advice of qualified doctor. Means if doctor has advised you, he has prescribed you, then only we have to take the antibiotics. And also you must finish the course prescribed by the doctor. And if doctor has asked to take in 3 days, then we have to complete that course in 3 days only. If you take antibiotics when not needed or in wrong doses, it may harm, it may give it will give less effect to us, or it can make harm to us in future also. So antibiotics taken unnecessary may kill the beneficial bacteria in the body. Means if we are taking unnecessary antibiotics, then it will kill the microorganisms which are present in the body, which are very beneficial for us. Then antibiotics, however, are not effective against cold and flu, as these are caused by viruses. But antibiotics, these are not effective when we are having cold and flu, which are caused by viruses. Now vaccine. Why are children, infants given vaccination? Vaccination, as earlier also in our school it has been done, same way these are very useful for us. When a disease carrying microbe enters our body, the body produces antibodies to fight the invader. Means any of the disease carrying microbes which enter our body, then body will produce antibodies to fight the invaders. The body also remembers how to fight with the microbes if it enters again in the body. So if dead or weakened microbes are introduced in a healthy body, means if the dead or weakened microbes are introduced in the healthy body, then the body fights and kills them by producing suitable antibodies. The body fights and kills them, producing suitable antibodies. The antibodies remain in the body. The antibodies remain in the body and we are protected from the disease causing microbes. And as these antibodies enter our body, then they are protected from the disease causing microbes. This is how a vaccine works. Means like that only a vaccine works. Several diseases includes cholera, tuberculosis, smallpox, hepatitis. These all can be prevented by vaccination, and this vaccination has been earlier in the childhood only. This can be injected to we all. Then Edward Jenner, means he was the discoverer of vaccine for smallpox in 1798. Now in your childhood you must have been given injections to protect yourself against several diseases. Means doctors have injected us, vaccine has injected to protect ourselves from the several diseases. Now it is essential to protect all children against these diseases. Means vaccination It helps children to protect against so many diseases. Necessary vaccinations are available in the nearby hospitals also, and you might have seen the advertisement on TV and newspaper regarding protection of children against polio under Pulse Polio program. And have you heard about Amitabh Bachchan? He is asking about that only, Pulse Polio program. Then this drop is given to the children up to 5 year age. Then polio drops given to children are actually a vaccine only. Now, a worldwide campaign against smallpox has finally led to its eradication from the most part of the world. Means smallpox also it has been eradicated from the world only by this vaccination. These days vaccinations are made on or vaccines are made on a large scale from microorganisms. Means nowadays these vaccines are prepared from microorganisms to protect humans and other animals from several diseases. Today we will study up to that only, and now today I am giving you some of the questions. So pause the video and write the questions, and uh, you have to choose answers from that only. And yesterday which I taught, I am giving questions from that also. So first of all, what are microbes or microorganisms? These questions are from yesterday's video. So again listen, pause the video. Then what are microbes or microorganism? First question. Then second, write names of some of the beneficial microorganisms. Again listen, write names of some of the beneficial microorganisms. Then third one, draw diagrams of different microorganisms. You have to draw diagrams of different microorganisms. These questions are from yesterday's video. Again I am telling. Now name some of the multicellular organisms. We have to name some of the multicellular organism. Now name some of the unicellular or single cell organisms. Unicellular or single cell is one and the same thing, right? Name some of the unicellular or single cell organisms. These 5 questions I have given you. You have to uh, choose, or you have to find from the yesterday's video and write in your notebook.